The sun is rising over a small village. It's a peaceful place, surrounded by green hills and trees. The air is cool and fresh. A soft rain is falling from the sky. It's a gentle rain, not too strong, not too weak. The raindrops are hitting the roof of an old cottage. The cottage is made of stone, with a roof of clay tiles. The tiles are old and worn, but they still keep the cottage warm and dry. The sound of the rain on the roof is like music. It's a slow and soothing melody. The raindrops hit the tiles one by one, creating a rhythm that's both calm and calming. Inside the cottage, it's warm and cozy. A fire is burning in the fireplace, filling the room with a warm glow. The smell of wood smoke and tea is in the air. The old cottage is waking up to the sound of the rain. It's a sound that's familiar and comforting. The cottage has been here for many years, and it has heard the sound of the rain many times before, but it never gets tired of it. The sound of the rain is like a lullaby, singing the cottage to life. As the sun rises higher in the sky, the rain starts to fall a bit harder. But it's still a soft rain, and the sound on the roof is still soothing. The cottage is happy to be awake, and it's happy to be listening to the sound of the rain. It's going to be a quiet and peaceful day. The old cottage is warm and cozy inside. The fireplace is burning, and the warm light fills the room. The flames dance and crackle, making the shadows on the walls move gently. The air is filled with the delicious smell of freshly baked bread. It comes from the kitchen, where a big loaf is cooling on the table. The kitchen is small, but it's full of nice things. Old pots, wooden spoons, and a big, wooden table. The table is where the family eats their meals together. In the main room, there's a big, comfortable armchair. It's placed near the fireplace, so you can sit and watch the flames. The chair is old and soft, with a warm, fuzzy blanket thrown over the back. The room is quiet, except for the sound of the rain outside. The raindrops hit the roof and the windows, making a gentle patter. It's a soothing sound like music. The sound of the rain makes the cottage feel even cozier. As you sit in the armchair, you can feel the warmth of the fire on your skin. You can smell the bread and the old, wooden furniture. The room is peaceful, and it's easy to relax. The sound of the rain outside and the warmth of the fire inside make you feel safe and comfortable. The cottage is a happy place where you can rest and feel at home. The rain keeps falling, and the sound of the drops on the roof is constant. It's like a lullaby, singing you to sleep. The warmth and the smell of the bread make you feel sleepy. You can close your eyes and listen to the rain, feeling the peace and quiet of the old cottage. As the rain continues to fall, the cottage becomes even more cozy. The fire burns slowly, and the room gets warmer. The smell of the bread fills the air, making your stomach feel happy. The old cottage is a special place where you can escape from the world outside. It's a place to rest, to dream, and to feel safe. The sound of the rain on the roof is still there, a constant reminder of the cozy atmosphere inside. The cottage is a warm and welcoming place where you can always feel at home. The fire, the bread, and the sound of the rain all come together to create a sense of peace and comfort. As you sit in the armchair, you start to feel sleepy. The warmth of the fire and the sound of the rain are too much to resist. You can't help but close your eyes and let the peacefulness of the cottage wash over you. The old cottage is a place where time stands still, and all that matters is the present moment. In this moment, everything feels right with the world. The rain outside, the fire inside, and the smell of the bread all come together to create a sense of happiness and contentment. The old cottage is a special place where you can always find peace and comfort. As the rain continues to fall, the cottage remains a cozy and welcoming place. The fire burns slowly, the bread smells delicious, and the sound of the rain is soothing. The old cottage is a place where you can always feel at home, a place where you can rest and dream. The warmth and the peace of the cottage are a perfect combination. They make you feel safe and comfortable, like you're in a warm hug. The old cottage is a place where love and happiness fill the air, and the sound of the rain on the roof is the perfect background music. The cottage is a place where you can let your worries go and just be. The fire, the bread, and the rain all come together to create a sense of calm and tranquility. The old cottage is a special place where you can always find peace and comfort. As the rain falls gently on the roof, the cottage remains a cozy and welcoming place. The fire burns slowly, the bread smells delicious, and the sound of the rain is soothing. The old cottage is a place where you can always feel at home, a place where you can rest and dream. The rain outside is soft and steady, like a gentle lullaby. It taps softly against the old wooden roof above, creating a soothing rhythm that fills the cottage interior. Inside, the air is thick with the scent of aged wood and forgotten memories. Ella sits by the window, her eyes half closed as she listens to the rain. The cottage has been here for many years, its walls holding countless stories from long ago. There's warmth from a small fire burning in the hearth, casting shadows that dance across the wooden floorboards. The sound of rain mingles with the crackle of wood and the occasional creak of old furniture. Ella thinks of her grandmother, who used to sit here during quiet afternoons. She would tell stories about times before Ella was born, about how the cottage had been a cozy home for many different families over its long life. A small smile plays on Ella's lips as she recalls one particular memory. It was a summer day when she was young, and her grandmother brought her here to pick wildflowers from the garden outside. The rain that day made everything more colorful, turning the usual green into a lush, vibrant tapestry of nature. They spent hours laughing and picking flowers until their arms were full. Ella remembers the smell of wet earth and fresh petals. She giggles softly at the memory, feeling a warmth spread through her as she thinks about those happy days spent together. The rain becomes louder, but it's not just water now. It carries stories from long ago, tales of love and laughter that have become part of this cottage. The soft drizzle has stopped, leaving a gentle silence around the old cottage. The door creaks softly as it opens, letting in a fresh breeze that feels like a gentle caress on our skin. The air is filled with the sweet scent of wet flowers, violets and roses, their petals slightly drooping under the weight of water. A few birds are singing nearby, their melodies blending together in harmony. A robin chirps cheerfully from a nearby bush, its song brightening the morning. The garden path, made of old stones, invites us to step outside. As we walk, the grass is damp and soft beneath our feet, like walking on a plush carpet. The flowers bloom with renewed vigor after the rain. Red poppies peek out shyly from between blades of green grass, their heads nodding gently in the breeze. A few daisies, white and pure, sway side to side, as if dancing to an invisible tune. We pass by a small pond where water drips softly into the stillness, creating tiny ripples that reflect the light filtering through the leaves above. The scent of wet earth is strong here, mixed with the freshness of dew-soaked petals. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying the distant sound of a stream somewhere nearby. Birds dip and soar, their wings leaving trails of white in the air. The sky had been gray all day, but now it started to drizzle. A soft, gentle rain began to tap softly against the roof of the old cottage. Slowly at first, then more steadily as if nature was eager for its return. Emma stood in the doorway, watching the water glisten on the dark shingles. The sound of the droplets made her feel calm and peaceful. She listened closely, savoring each tap, each little dance across the roof. As she stepped inside, the air filled with a fresh scent. Wet earth mingled with the sweet smell of falling leaves. It was almost like a hug from the forest itself. Emma moved through the cottage, feeling its familiar warmth. The wooden floor creaked softly under her feet, and the fireplace crackled gently in one corner. She poured herself a cup of tea and sat by the window, watching the rain fall harder now, creating patterns on the glass. Outside, the world was wrapped in a soft gray blanket. Inside, the cottage felt like a safe haven. The light from outside dimmed as the clouds thickened, but the warm glow from the oil lamp at her side made everything feel cozy and welcoming. The rain continued to fall, weaving a soothing melody through the air. Emma closed her eyes for a moment, letting the sound wash over her. She felt the weight of the day lifting, replaced by an almost peaceful contentment. Inside the old cottage, the soft rain continued to fall gently against the roof. It was a soothing sound, like nature's lullaby. The old wooden table in the living room had been dusted and placed neatly by the window. On it now stood a simple yet comforting cup of tea. The steam rose slowly from the teacup, creating little clouds of mist that seemed to dance around the wooden surface. Mrs. Thompson sat quietly at the table, her fingers wrapped around the warm rim of the cup. The aroma filled the small room, blending with the familiar scent of old paper and worn wood. Outside, raindrops tapped against the roof in a steady rhythm, like tiny drumbeats keeping time with the tea's warmth. Mrs. Thompson took a sip, letting the hot liquid slide down her throat. It was just what she needed after a long day. The soft light from outside through the window added a warm glow to the room, making it feel cozy and welcoming. She closed her eyes for a moment, savoring the peace that enveloped her. The rain continued its gentle symphony, and Mrs. Thompson felt more at home than she had in years. The rain begins to lessen, its soft patter gradually slowing down until it's almost like a distant murmur. Outside, the clouds start to part, revealing patches of clear blue sky. A beam of sunlight breaks through, casting a warm, golden glow into the cottage. Inside, the light filters through the windows, creating a gentle, welcoming atmosphere. The room feels cozy and peaceful, with soft shadows dancing across the walls. The teacup, now cooling on the table, catches the light and sparkles in its coolness. The rain continues to whisper outside, no longer a heavy downpour but a soft lullaby of drops against the roof tiles. It's as if nature itself is bidding farewell to an old friend. Outside, the world seems refreshed. The trees stand tall and proud under the sun's gentle touch, their leaves sparkling with droplets that have just released from their branches. A small bird perches on a branch, its wings basking in the warmth, singing a sweet melody. The silence of the rain clearing is almost as soothing as the sound it made. It feels like a moment of transition, from one scene to another, leaving behind the cozy quiet and welcoming light. The sun dips lower in the sky, painting the clouds in soft orange hues. The rain has finally cleared away. In the cozy little cottage, the air is still and quiet. Outside, the world feels like it's settling into peace. Softly, a breeze stirs the branches of the trees near the roof. Their leaves whisper gently as they sway back and forth. Inside the cottage, the old wooden floor creaks softly with each step taken by the owner, who has just finished her afternoon chores. She carries a small lantern, its light casting warm circles on the walls. The rain-stained earth outside is now dry underfoot, but the ground remains cool against her bare feet as she walks around to check the door and window shutters are closed tight. The air is filled with the fresh scent of earth, clean and slightly damp after the shower. She hums a soft tune as she locks the door, the melody echoing briefly before dying away. Inside, she places the lantern on a small table near the fireplace. She turns the key in the lock, feeling a sense of security wash over her. The cottage is now hers once more. As evening draws in, the sky darkens and the stars begin to twinkle gently above. They appear as tiny, flickering lights against the deepening blue canvas. The moon rises slowly, casting its cool light through the window panes, highlighting every crevice of the old furniture. The owner sits down by the fireplace, a small cup of hot tea beside her. She gazes out at the starlit night, feeling a profound sense of calm and peace. The world outside is silent, just like the cottage itself. She takes a sip from her cup, savoring the warmth in her hands as well as in her throat. Outside, the quiet continues to soothe her mind. After the day has ended, the old cottage stands still in the quiet of evening. The air is cool and the sky a deep shade of blue, slowly turning into black as darkness takes over. The rain has stopped, and now only an occasional distant rustle reminds us that it was here. Inside the cottage, everything is calm. The wooden floor creaks softly with each step towards the bedroom door. You turn on a soft lamp beside your bed, its light gentle and comforting. The room is cozy with its simple furnishings, a wooden bed, a small table, and a few books waiting to be read. You climb into bed, pulling up the quilt that smells of home. Outside, the night birds chirp softly, their melodies like distant whispers. You close your eyes, feeling the warmth of the quilt enveloping you. The soft lamp casts a gentle glow, lighting the room in silvery light. Breathing deeply, you let out a long breath. The world outside is still and silent, only the faint ticking of the clock on the wall breaking the peace. It's just you and the quiet, and it feels good to be here. You drift off into sleep, holding on to the comfort of this cozy place. As you dream, the cottage seems to protect you from all that lies outside. The darkness holds no fear. Instead, it is filled with a peaceful promise of rest.